5 things you missed in Arsenal 2, Brentford 3. Rightio lads, with there being only 6 days till the return of the Premier League, as you guys will already know because I've said it 1,000 times, Arsenal's first game is against Man City. And as you guys will also know, Arsenal are trying their best to prepare for the game. And in their preparation, they decided to play 2 friendlies. The first one was a very easy one against Charlton Fleck. We won 6-0, it was brilliant, and it was absolute scenes. And even a lot of Arsenal fans like myself were saying Man City aren't ready. So having already destroyed one team from the Championship, Arsenal's next opponents were another Championship side in Brentford. And let's just say this one didn't go to plan, because Arsenal lost 2-3 at the Emirates Stadium with what must be one of the most calamitous performances I've ever seen. And the mood has gone from Man City already to we are not ready for Man City and please take it lightly on us. And so with that, today we are going to dissect this shambolic performance. So with that being said guys, let's get into this video and allow me to give you 5 things that you missed from Arsenal 2, Brentford 3. Let's get into this video. You know what lads, yesterday lads I posted a video saying how we could beat Man City. Just 2 hours later, I see that Arsenal have lost 2-3 at home to Championship side Brentford. Lads, I present to you live as an Arsenal fan. I hope you enjoy. Yo, what's going on guys, my name is Babs14 and welcome back to my channel. In today's video lads, we are back again, but today we are discussing Arsenal's 2-3 defeats to Championship side Brentford. We're going from the Championship to the actual champions. I'm begging you, just give us mercy. But yeah, with that being said guys, like the last time Arsenal played, today we are going to discuss 5 things that you guys missed. But with that being said guys, before we get into the video itself, make sure to go down there and smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and let me know your thoughts in the comments as well on the game itself, on your thoughts on the highlights. And yeah, after this game, do you really think we can beat Man City? Because even your boy, the most hopeful of hopefuls, a man that is drunken out of Tide's water bowl, is starting to lose hope. Also make sure to follow all my social media, my Instagram, my Twitter, subscribe to my group channel Offsiders, and vote for me for the Football Content Awards. And with that being said guys, let's get into the video. And yeah guys, let's discuss Arsenal 2, Brentford 3 and 5 things that you guys missed. Let's get into this video. The first thing that you guys would have missed, and that is the fact that Bukayo Saka was playing as an attacking midfielder. Yes, hey, what? That is right, lads. Bukayo Saka started the first half against Brentford, but in a completely new position, which is absolutely mental because I actually made a video just hours before the game itself saying how Bukayo Saka should get moved out of left back. Now, of course, in my video, I said Saka should play as left winger, but according to the sources at the game and the things that have come out after, Bukayo Saka was playing in a completely different role. He's not playing as a left winger, not as a left back, not even as a left wing back. That is right, lads. Bukayo Saka was actually playing as an attack midfielder in the midfield 3. You say what? And not only did Bukayo Saka start in a completely different role, lads, but he apparently also impressed as well. And to me, lads, do you know what? That's not a surprise, because yes, Bukayo Saka has shown that he can play as a winger and has shown that he can also fill in as left back. But what Bukayo Saka is a player who's basically a complete attacker. He can dribble with the ball, he can shoot, he can pass, and he can be absolutely world class when he wants to. Not to mention he can also nutmeg people as well. And to be honest now that I think of it, Bukayo Saka has a lot of attributes that could suit that attacking midfielder role, because he's still playing on that left hand side, lads, but he's playing a bit more centrally where he can dictate the game, where he can make more chances. And also with him having around 9 assists so far in his first ever professional season, what he's showing to us, lads, is he has the ability to be a very, very good creator, and that's all wide from left back. So just imagine the amount of chances and things he can do and the magic he can produce in the attacking midfielder role. And when I come to think of it, lads, I'm surprised I haven't thought of this before, because of course your boy is a tactical mastermind. So what I'm saying to you guys is I personally believe Bukayo Saka has all the attributes to be a very, very good attacking midfielder. I mean, if I'm Ronaldinho right now, I'm shaking. Do you know why? Because your legacy is under threat, son. Alright, but I've just calmed down for a second. Another key thing about Saka starting in that role for me is the fact that a lot of people actually compare him now to David Silva. Now, by no means is he anywhere near as David Silva. He's actually better. But yeah, all jokes aside, I can see Saka being that David Silva type of player. A player who's silky on the ball, who's left-footed, who has the ability to play 1-2, is passing, can dribble through teams, and is overall a top baller. So with that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Bukayo Saka can play in the future in the Arsenal left attacking midfield role? Because me personally, lads, you know what? I think so. Moving on to the second thing, lads, that you missed, and that was Rob Holding being stuck in the mud. Hey yo, Rob, What is going on? That is right, lads. For those of you that have unfortunately had to go through those highlights, you guys would have seen Rob Holding get completely stuck in the mud as he tried to defend the second Brentford goal. And let's just say things didn't go to plan, because as Holding tries to come across, trying to make up for a mistake, he just can't move. His legs are stuck in cement. What is the man doing? Now, of course, what I want to say is that's just one aspect and one highlight of the game. But for all we know, Rob Holding could have had an absolute stinker, but we won't know about it because we have not seen the full highlights for the game. So of course, with Arsenal fans seeing Rob Holding not being able to do the most basic defending tasks, it is posed a question in the fan base. Does Rob Holding have a long-term future in the Arsenal? And for me, lads, it's a bit of a sticky one, I can't lie. And the reason for that is simple, because I am still a fan of Rob Holding, and at the same time I understand, having come back from an anterior cruciate ligament injury, it's going to take a long time for him to get back to his best. But at the same time, lads, you have to also understand now, the man is no longer a prospect. The man is 25 years of age. He's not the same Rob Holding that came back in 2016-17, who's a youngster who has time to develop, lads. He is now 25 years of age. He's now in what should be his peak years, and for me, lads, he's not delivering on that level anymore. Now, I'll say it again, that injury that he suffered is a massive injury and is definitely having an effect on him, but despite that, that injury does not hold him back from making a simple tackle like he should have yesterday and getting completely stuck in the mud. And there's little things like that, lads, that are starting to make me sway to say bye-bye, to say time to go to Mr. Robin Holding. Now, I was a massive fan of Holdini, but at the same time, lads, in terms of Arsenal's financial position as well, we need to make some money, and Holding's a player who, if Arsenal are to sell, I'm sure there'll be a lot of clubs that in the Premier League and other leagues as well that would want to take Holding. He's still a good defender and he has very good potential, but for me, lads, Arsenal need players that can play now and not players that are going to take time to develop, especially when the man's 25 years of age. Now, I can't lie, seeing him go would be a bit of a heartbreaker for me, especially after he said this to me. I mean, just for that alone, he should be offered new contracts. But yeah, for me, looking into just little things about Rob Holding, of course, not only that simple mistake he made, but also in terms of his entire career so far under Mikel Arteta, it just seems like to me, Arteta is not the biggest fan of him. He hasn't started him too often. The few games he has started him, Holding has looked very, very shaky. And to me, lads, I can't lie, I am starting to sway towards the decision of selling Rob Holding. Holdini, I am so sorry, but it has to be done. But yeah, lads, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Rob Holding has a long-term future at the Arsenal? Would you loan him? Would you sell him? Or would you keep him? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. On to the third thing that you guys would have missed, and that is mistakes galore. Arsenal Football Club making mistakes. Surprise, surprise, my club is back in full effect. Because that is right, not only did Arsenal lose to Brentford 3-2 at home, well, not only did we concede 3 goals to a championship side. If you have noticed properly, all 3 of those goals were all basic mistakes where you give the ball away in stupid areas. In terms of the first goal, I don't know what Lacazette is doing. What are you trying to do? Twerking on the halfway line? I mean, surprise, surprise. On to the second goal, what is David Luiz doing? Does he think he's prime Ronaldinho? And moving on to the third goal, Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Brother, I was defending you in the last video. What are you doing, my friend? And the worst thing about that is, this is not our first friendly back. This is our second game back. And our next game isn't just some average Joe team. We're versing Manchester City at the Etihad. I can tell you 110%, Sergio Aguero is watching that and going, yo lads, I'm getting a hat-trick next week, mate. Kevin De Bruyne is looking at that and he's laughing at us, going, is this what we're up against? We were versing a championship side, yet it was our defence looking like championship defenders. Now again, I don't want to go into rants or start shouting or getting angry, because again, it was just a friendly and that is a very key thing to take into note. But at the same time, lads, making stupid mistakes like that is not a good sign, especially going into a Man City game, because Man City are a team who you don't even need to make mistakes at and they're still going to capitalise on them. I'm starting to regret the fact that I made a video yesterday saying that we could beat them, because I'm starting to lose hope. But yeah, maybe on the bright side you could say that we're just getting the mistakes out of the way, but let's get straight. Shambles FC was back again in full effect. Moving on to the fourth thing that you would have missed, and that is the fact that Joe Willock once again started in the attacking midfield role. Mystic Bad strikes again, because not only did I make a video hours before saying that I wanted to see Willock start against Man City, just hours later I see that Arteta started Willock in the exact same area that I wanted to start against Man City. And not only in that game did he show that he can play there, he showed exactly why he can play there. Not only was he his pressing, his passing, his dribbling, but his shooting as well. Yet again getting the Arsenal first goal, his second goal in 2 games, and again showing what he can offer for Arsenal, playing in the attacking midfield role. He offers Arsenal a goal threat, which Mesut Ozil doesn't. He offers Arsenal a far better defensive number 10 as well, who can press, who can win that ball back, who can do things, do the hard work that Mesut Ozil is just simply not prepared to do. And I also think another key thing is the fact that he started in the first half. And the reason why I say that is because my personal inclined feeling is that the first team that started in the first half is gonna be the lineup that starts against Manchester Manchester City. Because if you think logically, lads, surely Mikel Arteta would want his players, especially the ones that are starting against Man City, to have time to gel against players against an opposition side. And this is that perfect opportunity for him to do that. Because if you look into the players that started in the first half, I'm talking about your Tierney's, your Bellerin's, your Mahrez, Mustafi, Leno, Aubameyang, Pepe, and then you have Willock and Saka, etc. And if that is to be the starting line against Man City, the question is to you guys, would you be happy with it? But yeah, going back to Joe Willock, he got a goal, he was impressive and one of our actual decent players. And again, I will say it once again, I want to see him start against Man City. That's my personal thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments below. And finally, lads, moving on to the fifth and final thing that you would have missed, and that is a Socrates started at right back. I mean, who really cares, to be honest? That is right, of course. In terms of the second half, the entire team was changed. A lot of players came on, and one of those was Socrates, and he came on as a right back. Now again, this doesn't actually mean that much going into the future of Arsenal. I don't think he's a future Arsenal right back. I mean, make no mistake, he is capable of scoring absolute bangers there. But the question that this poses now is, what exactly happens to the loanee we signed in January, aka Cedric Soares? Why is he not playing? Is he still injured? And in fact, what is going on with him? Because why on earth have we signed a player on loan and he isn't even fit to play for Arsenal? What is going on? And also another thing is, does this mean that Arteta sees Socrates, stiff-ass Socrates, as a future right back for Arsenal? Because if he does, Mikel, I can't lie, what are you doing, mate? The man is too stiff to play centre back for Arsenal, so how on earth do you now put him at right back? And again, lads, what is going on with Cedric Soares? I need to know. No way have we signed a player on loan who's earning thousands on thousands of pounds a week to make his most appearances on the Arsenal Twitter page. Nah, I'm not having that, bro. But yeah, lads, let me know your thoughts in the comments on Cedric Soares. What's happening there? What's your thoughts on that? And again, let me know your thoughts on Socrates as well. Why is he starting right back? What is Arteta seeing him? And yeah, lads, it is a bit of a shambles. It's a bit like our defense. But with that being said, guys, I am going to end the video in there. Of course, if you have enjoyed the video, make sure to go down there and smash a like on it. You guys have been smashing the support recently. Also, do subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. We are now, less than 150 subscribers away from a 10,000 mark. So if you guys subscribe, your boy would massively appreciate it. Also, as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments on the video itself, on the game. Do you now think it also could be Man City? Does this game fill you with some sort of confidence? I don't know. Yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to follow all my social media, my Instagram, my Twitter, subscribe to The Offsiders, and vote for me for the Football Content Awards. And with that being said, guys, we are going to end the video around there. Of course, in today's video, lads, we have discussed Arsenal losing 3-2 to Championship side Brentford. It's not the best going into Man City, but hey, lads, it is what it is. I'll see you next time in a bit.